What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to do something a little different since we are in the Team Rocket season here in Pokemon Go and we are battling Giovanni. I know a lot of people are having trouble taking him down depending on what team he has. I want to show you guys today how you guys can beat Giovanni without burning through all your resources. The first couple of times I did this, the last time he was here, I burned through all my revives, all my potions, all that good stuff, all my Stardust trying to power my Pokemon up and trying to build the right team. So I want to show you guys how you guys can defeat Giovanni and get that Shadow Suicune. He could have 3 different teams, so I want to go ahead and show you the teams that he does have. So the first and the third Pokemon are always the same. So your first and third in your lineup are going to be the same. The ones that are going to switch depending on which one he has is going to be the middle Pokemon. So in this case, he can have Dugtrio, Nidoking, or Garchomp. In my opinion, Garchomp is going to be the most difficult to take down. I did just do a Garchomp right before this. I'm going to show you how I beat it and what team I used. I actually switched to my secondary account. I do have the Super Rocket Radar equipped. So I'm hoping that one of those balloons fly over and he comes in with a different team, either a Nidoking or a Dugtrio, so I can show you how to beat that team. But honestly, if you guys are looking to take him down pretty easy, you're going to be hoping for Dugtrio. So for Dugtrio, you're going to want to use Gyarados, Togekiss, Tropius, Torterra, or Articuno. And there are the moves on the screen there. I got all this information from PokemonGoHub.net. They have all the counters and the recommended movesets. So these are the movesets and the Pokemon you can use for Dugtrio. As far as Persian and Suicune, for Persian, you're going to want to use a Machamp with counter and cross chop. That's one that I used. Usually you can get 2 or 3 charge moves off. You can drop both of Persian's shields, and then you can still have some more energy left over for the second one. For Suicune, you're going to want to use Raikou, which is going to have Volt Switch and Wild Charge. Those are the 2 moves you're going to want for Raikou. And then if he ends up having Nidoking, you're going to want Empoleon, Jirachi, Dialga, Kyogre, or Excadrill with all those moves right there. And then again, I am going to show you right now how I beat Garchomp. But if you want to know other Pokemon, if you don't have the ones that I'm going to use, you can use Togekiss, Articuno, Gardevoir, Dragonite, or Gramble for the Garchomp. So let me go ahead and get into this battle here. Again, I beat the Garchomp with this team. Let me go ahead and show you the clip, and then hopefully another balloon flies over with a different team so I can go ahead and take that one down. All right, here we go. So in these battles, you're going to want to use obviously the right Pokemon with the right counters, but it's going to also take a little bit of PvP tactics. You're going to see here in a second. So there's a Machamp. As you can see, it's not too powered up. It's only 2400. I'm going to use a little bit of PvP tactics here as far as double charging my energy and switching out, because when you do switch out, it causes a little bit of a delay, which allows you to get some extra hits in. So you can see here with my Machamp, I'm going to go ahead and overcharge that first cross chop so I can have 2 ready to go. That's going to drop his first 2 shields. Again, I'm tapping right on top. I'm not too worried about getting this move off. By tapping on top, that's just going to allow me to charge up some extra energy. I dropped the first shield. I'm going to go ahead and obviously shield this first move that Persian's going to throw at me. And then I should have 2 more cross chops ready to go since I was overcharging. I probably could KO him without doing it, but I do want to drop the shields. Again, I'm not too worried about getting this move off. I'm just going to go ahead and extra tap to get that energy up. There goes Persian's 2 shields. I'm just going to go ahead and use my last cross chop to go ahead and knock Persian out. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to go ahead and switch out Machamp instead of letting him die out. I'll show you why in a second. So here comes a Togekiss. This one has Charm and Ancient Power. I also have Flamethrower on there, but the Charm is going to do most of the damage. The Ancient Power or the Flamethrower is not going to do too much damage. As you're going to see here after I shield this attack from Garchomp. So the fast move is doing most of the damage on him. I almost take him down without getting the move off, but I'm going to go ahead and get a Flamethrower off. Either one, Flamethrower or Ancient Power, does the same exact damage. It barely does any damage to him. But any damage is better than nothing. I want to keep working on him, getting his energy down there. So I go ahead and KO Garchomp there. We're down to Suicune. I'm going to use one more Ancient Power just to get a little more energy off of Suicune. Again, this is not going to do much damage at all. So I'll let him die out. And this is where you start using these PvP skills. So you're going to go ahead and bring Raikou in. You're going to get one charge move off. That should take about half of Suicune's life off. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch out to Machamp, because again, when you do switch out, it causes that little bit of delay. It's a 2 or 3 second delay where the other team is not going to do any damage to you, as you can see there. I'm going to get one more cross chop off, and I'll go ahead and switch back into Raikou here. Again, you're going to see that 1 or 2 second delay where Suicune is not moving, and that's going to allow me to get the last wild charge off, and that's going to go ahead and take Suicune down. So that's how you're going to beat the team with Garchomp. Again, in my opinion, that's going to be the most difficult of the 3 teams. So hopefully that helps you guys out there, so you don't have to burn through so many resources trying to take this guy down. This wasn't a good Suicune. The IVs were not the best, so I'm not going to go ahead and bother purifying this guy at all right now. So 648 CP on this Suicune. And as soon as I take him down, I did get him on the first ball. We'll go ahead and double check what the IVs were on this thing. It was a 12, 14, 6, so not good at all. But there is Shadow Suicune. That only took me 2 tries. The first one, I had to see which team he had. And the second one, I went ahead and took him down on that clip there. So let me switch back to the game here. Let me see if by any chance a Team Rocket balloon with Giovanni comes swooping in. I know it's been a couple hours since I saw the last one, so it should be coming in any moment now. I'm just gonna go ahead and stay here for a little bit. Hopefully it pops up so I can show you these other 2 teams that you can have here. So we still have no Team Rocket balloon coming, or no Giovanni balloon coming so far. I'll probably just head home and wait there for a little bit, see if it pops up. It's hot out here. I think it's, let me check here. 105 degrees out here. I did find myself a little bit of shade, so I don't know how much longer I can stay out here and wait for it. So I'll probably just go home and see if one of those balloons happens to pop up at my house, so I can show you guys another team besides that Garchomp. But if I don't, it's going to be the same exact strategy with the Machamp and the Raikou at the end. The only thing that's going to be different is the one that you use in the middle. I'll go ahead and put up the graphic one more time of the counters that you can use for Dugtrio and for Nidoking, or you can just head over to PokemonGoHub.net. You can check out all the counters there as well. Again, you can go ahead and pause the video here. Here are all the counters for Dugtrio: Gyarados, Togekiss, Tropius, Torterra, Articuno. There are all the moves. And then if it happens to be a Nidoking, those are the counters that you're going to want to use there. Again, take advantage of the overcharging of the energy and the switching to go ahead and take advantage of the pause that happens when you go ahead and switch out. So hopefully this helps you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you guys were able to beat Giovanni and how many tries it took you, and if you use a team that I showed you in the beginning here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and drop a like if it helped you guys out, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.